July 19th of last year, we're swimming in our pool in our backyard. My son, who's 6, and my daughter Lila, we were all 3 swimming in the backyard, and Lila and I got out of the pool to take a break. We were sitting in our deck chairs on the back porch. Lila used to wear a floaty, a chest floaty, one of these single buckle deals with the arm deals, and Lila and I were sitting in the chair, and I started to read a book and wasn't paying attention, and Lila slipped her floaty off and went back in the pool. And it was a minute or two, I'm not for sure how long, but I got up to check on my son and noticed that Lila was not there, and she was at the bottom of the pool. Pulled her out. Of course, she was not conscious, she wasn't breathing, I couldn't feel of a pulse. Brought her inside, screaming at Robin to call 911, and began to do CPR on her. During the few minutes that it took the police and paramedics to get there, I don't know that she I couldn't tell you that she was breathing or had a pulse. I never really knew. I just kept doing the CPR. The 911 operator was kind of coaching me through it. And by the time the paramedics got there, they stopped CPR. And I realized that they stopped CPR because she had come back, so to speak. She wasn't conscious, but she had a pulse and she was lightly breathing. So they transported us to Memorial Hermann, where then we transported down to the medical center. We spent 2 days. She was intubated for 2 days, but progressed very quickly through the intubation protocol that they have in the medical center. Amazing doctors down in the medical center, and we were out in 2 days coming home with our girl 100%. I mean, you can tell now she's totally fine.
During the emergency, while the ambulance was arriving, both of our neighbors were home, and everybody came out to the cul-de-sac. Our neighbor to the left took one of our other children, and to the right, one of our baby. And our neighbor to the left, later I saw a video of him and his grandson swimming here with his clothes on and floating, and talking about how great the survival class was here at the Aquatics. And so I contacted him and came and did a tour and a visit and saw 6-month-old babies floating and learning how to survive if they happen to fall in the pool. And I realized that it was going to be a great fit for us and for Lila Jo, because that's exactly what we were needing. After her accident, Lila doesn't remember very much, and so our fear was that she's fearless about the swimming pool because she doesn't remember the event. And so coming, I told Miss Amy, I said, I think she's fearless. She's not going to be afraid. And surely she wasn't. She jumped right in, and she was eager to learn, which was exciting for us. She had a great personality fit with Miss Amy, and the classes went wonderfully. She was floating on the very first day, doing her starfish float on the very first session within the first 10 to 15 minutes. And after that, quickly progressed and passed the swim test in just a few short weeks.
What I like to tell parents is a young kid, 2 years old, 1 year old, is fully capable of learning how to survive in the pool on their own. What our children or child learned here at the pod really works at home, and she does it at home, and it's something that a little kid can learn and pick up and be safe in the water.
And I think it's also important for parents to know that a floaty doesn't save. That's been huge for us because she had her floaty on, it was clipped and in place, and she's just petite enough that she could slip it off. And she was doing sidewalk chalk, and she got in quietly. And that's another thing, is it is silent, just like they say. He was 5 feet away during all of it. So a gate for around a pool wouldn't have saved her. The floaty didn't save her. Only her own survival strength could save her. And that's what the Aquatics has given us, is peace of mind and comfort of knowing that if it happened again, she could get herself out and she's safe.
Water emergencies and drowning happen so quickly. It was amazing how quickly it happened. Totally unexpected, and never ever take for granted the fact that you're near the water with your kids. This type of skill will continue to save my daughter's life. And the rest of my kids are going to come here too.